Hello YouTubers, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Radial menu. People are getting problems where it keeps resetting, and I will show you how to do that. So first, what you want to do is you want to click the start option and you go down to customize Radial menu. Now here are all the options that I've got. You know, I like to have heals, buffs, traps, mantles all in nice and order, and this is very efficient when you're in a fight because it's very quick and it's very useful. Stops you having to scroll through every single item. It's absolutely amazing. The only problem is when I first did this, I kept getting problems where it kept resetting, and I was like, what the? I was getting so stressed. But then I figured it out. Me and my brother figured it out and decided to share this on YouTube because it's not seems to be explained in many places at the minute. So what you want to do is you come over to your Radial menu, you set it all up how you want, blah blah blah. Now one thing that people are doing that they probably don't expect they're doing is when you go to your manage items and you click on manage items and press start, you have your item set up here. You must be aware, if you set your Radial options, you then need to register it to one of these item setups, because if you pick an item setup after you've done your Radial, it will go back to the default setting if you didn't do the Radial beforehand. So here we go, we've got this now. I've set up my thing, Radial set up on my temp monster. I'll press triangle, register loadout. Yes, I will save that loadout. Now on temp monster, my Radial setup is all done. So if I come out here, I'll show you. I've got my customized Radial menu here, all perfect, heals, buffs, traps, blah blah blah. Go back into the box, go to manage items. Now if I go to my, say, Velhazak one, I'll click, yeah, I'll load that one up please. And I'll have gone into a fight thinking my Radial menu is going to be the same as before. I would have been wrong, because now it's back to the default. What you must remember is, because most people do this later game, once they want to make everything as efficient as possible, they don't realise that they have to save it to this. People did it as soon as they started the game, it'd have been fine. But yeah, so we come back here. What you would have to do is, I'll load up this one. Then say those items that I have in the Velhazak one there, I would change my loadout here to the Velhazak, and then I would also register it to Velhazak one then. That way my Radial menu will then be overwrited onto this one, saving having to set it up again. Now I hope that helped. Another quick little tip with the Radial menu, so if you come over to your options, system options, click on the options, and let me just see if I can find this. Here we go. In the second one, controls, you go to Radial menu settings, put this to type 2. Type 1 basically is fiddly as hell. When you hold an L and you go into your items, you've got to kind of like select it, come back to the center, let it select, and it's a pain in the butt really. Type 2, what you would do is you would bring up the Radial menu, highlight the item you want, and then you would click in the right analog and it will select the item and equip it, munch it, do whatever. Now going over to this item control settings, also put this to type 2. What you'll find is you used to have to change it with the D-pad between your Radial menus. So basically if you go to type 2 for that one, when you're on your Radial menu here, you would have to use your D-pad to go between all these. But when you put it to type 2, you then use triangle, circle, X, square while holding L, so then you can keep your thumb on the left analog and still be moving while you're changing into your different setups of your Radial menu. Massive help, speeds things up massively. If you're a speed runner, anything like that, you're going to want to do this, and you're going to want to use this Radial menu. There's nothing faster at the moment. But yeah, I hope this little mini guide helps. Yeah, see, I want to save a lot of people frustration or getting stressed at this, because my god, it stressed me out when I was like doing it for the 5th time, going into a map going, why is this just resetting all the time? But yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. I hope this Radial menu guide helps you out, and I will peace out. I will see you in the next video. See you later guys.